Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today on Marvel Future Fight, we're going to be tier 4ing a surprise character. Boop, boop, boop. Now, before we get into who I'm going to be tier 4ing, because that's when the surprise ends, I want to explain why I'm not tier 4ing certain characters, but also I want to give you guys some tips for what I see in the future of tier 4s in case you're in the same position that I am and you're sort of pondering your next move. So, immediately, everyone's eyes go to Magneto because he's the hot new tier 4. And they're wondering if I'm going to keep dodging those misogyny rumors and go for the Magneto tier 4. But in this case, I can cross him off the list. I'm not going to be tier 4ing him just yet. He is very good for what I need him to do at level 80 tier 3, which is I need him to just be better than Mephisto and Superior Iron Man for Alliance Battle Legend and Alliance Battle Extreme as a blast villain. That's all I need him to do. And with a Mighty Rage, he is able to do that. Okay, great. Now, I may need to tier 4 him in the future because my alliance just needs bigger numbers, but that is something that I'll come to at a later date. However, there is another. I know there's Captain America and stuff like that. Okay, but there is another, and I'll explain here. I'll start to give you guys some clues, okay? So if we take a look at my requirements for World Boss Legend, if you look at where I'm stuck in my climb for World Boss Legend, where am I stuck for Null? Where am I locked at? I'm locked at the superhero human female stage. Then you go ahead and you look at, well, not Mephisto. You go ahead and you look at, I believe, Ultron. I'm stuck at 60. Wow, what do I need for that? I need a speed hero, and I need a female. Interesting pattern. And then for Phoenix, I'm stuck at agility. Interesting. Now, when you go over here and you take a look at the list of characters that fall under the agility category, and then you also filter out to speed types, you get a pretty small list of characters, right? You get a pretty small list of characters that are available. Now, with this list of characters, obviously, only the ones that you can take to tier 4 are even available. So you may already have the answer, but I want to explain furthermore why I'm not choosing to wait for some of these other options, because I could, for example, choose to wait a couple of months. In February, Quantumania drops. I could just choose to tier, and obviously I'm going to tier 4 Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man. He's one of my favorite characters ever. You know, I could just wait for that. However, the problem with Ant-Man is it's 2 months away. That's the first problem. Second problem is he's not a female, right? He is human. He is a hero. He does have agility. Not a female. Not a female. He doesn't have that going for him just yet. And then you have another option here, and I will say this one with some seriousness to it. This is speculation, but there is some seriousness to it. Mystique. Now, why am I choosing Mystique? Because she doesn't have a tier 4 yet, and there was no tier 4 data mined. Because of Magneto. They like to drop characters for tier 4 in pairs that match instincts. So they dropped Iron Man, who is Justice, and then they dropped Moon Knight, who is also Justice. They dropped Thor, who is Order, and then they dropped Storm, who is also Order. So they like to do them in pairs. They don't have to do them in pairs afterwards, but at least for the first of a series, whether it's Justice, Order, Destruction, or I don't know what the last one is, Chaos or something like that, Cruelty, they always like to do them in those pairs. Now we have at least 2 for Justice, Cruelty, and Order. We do not have a pair for Destruction. We only have Magneto, right? And so what Destruction is, if you go ahead and use the filters again, if you use the filter, Destruction is just anything that's not human and is a super villain, right? So you have to be super villain, but then it's just everything that's not human. Now, I can't filter by everything that's not human, but if you take a look at the characters that fit under these categories, there's just not that many of them available for tier 3, for tier 4ing, right? There's just not that many. There's no creatures. There's this many aliens, and a lot of them are, like, all of them besides Loki and Hela are native tier 2. So it's very, and then like something random like Scourge, right? And then even like Gamora there isn't actually Destruction because her base is not Destruction, right? You have existing tier 4s, or you have characters like Juggernaut, Mr. Sinister, like technically Apocalypse. But as you can see, Mystique ends up, obviously none of these are available. Obviously, Mystique ends up being the best candidate for this, right? Because the rest are mostly native tier 2. Yeah, Infinity Ultron, I guess, that'd be pretty random. But you sort of get my point for Destruction, right? So, because of that, Mystique ends up being an option here for the agility tag, also being a female type, also being a speed type, but Of course, Mystique doesn't fall into the category of human and also doesn't fall into the category of hero unless they gave her a uniform that changed her into a hero, which would be pretty interesting, but I doubt they do that. So without further ado, you sort of figured it out. It's gotta be baby. It's gotta be Black Widow. So yes, because of my complete gridlock, I'm completely landlocked, stuck in traffic for 3 out of 5 World Boss Legends. At this point, it's unacceptable. So we're going to be taking Black Widow up to tier 4. I do have a pretty spicy build on her with a CTP of Rage and a 4-star artifact already. I've been sort of slowly building up to this day. I'll be able to replace Miss Marvel, Shuri, every other speed type that I've been using in a sort of Frankenstein, you know, puzzle jigsaw way to sort of cover for her in ABX and ABL, Makari, etc. So she'll be able to cover all of those days for me, which is a lot of content, while doing the other thing that I mainly want her to do. So I'm also kind of hoping I get a discount here. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous. Carbo 97, 33, and then Soul of the Faltine is 99.93. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm nervous. Let's just see what happens. Like, yeah, if we can just 32. Okay, yeah. If we could just, yeah, okay, 32. Yeah, that's cool. If we could just get everything under 20, like every single roll under 20 after that 32, that would be great. Like 20 and under. 28. Yeah, okay. Shit. I was kind of hoping I'd get a little discount. I don't get discounts, man. I don't get discounts. Other people get discounts. They're like, oh, I used 3,000 carbonadium for this tier 4. I'm like, wow, that's great. I use 6,000 on average. That's really cool. That's only like double. Yeah. Cool beans. Yeah, I'm getting hosed right here. If this last one could be super cheap, that'd be great. Just everything under 20. 22. Yeah, couldn't even happen, eh? 16. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm crying on the inside, but I'm ranked 69. I'm ranked 69-6. So, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Maybe I should have upgraded the skills first. I completely forgot to do this part. That's a bummer, dude. I don't know, was it that expensive? I think it was. I think it cost me like over 5k. Let's take a look here. So yeah, it took me 5,600 just with my off-sided math, 5,500 and like 60, I think. That's expensive for just the gears. That's pretty bad. It only took me 3,600 Soul of the Faltine, but the carbonadium is the part that's just straight up killing me, just straight up murdering me. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. We get to see this goofy animation again from her tier 3. You just spent money. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll slap myself and cry in the mirror later. Let's see here. She gets 39,000 HP. That is actually a lot of HP. Her defenses look not bad. And then the 12,000 physical attack. False lie. Oh, false life. I was like, false life. Okay. Kind of an uninspired, not gonna lie. Kind of an uninspired name for what she does. But yeah. We have an odd number of tier 4s now. Really? Increases all attack by 42% and evades 28 hits. So we're just off. I think it's 45. I think the buff is 45 with the max striker, and then 30 hits. Ooh, but the damage dealt by 55%. That might go up to 60 in 8 seconds. Damn, that's kind of a lot. Let me take one of the other tier 4s off that I can, like Hulk, for example. Let me just take Hulk's off. Okay, we can use Black Widow. That's fine. We don't have an odd number. It doesn't actually matter if you have an odd number. I just can we just press the button? Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, 5%. Oh, it's still 7 seconds though. It's still 7. Why is the 7 highlighted? The 7 never changes. Seriously, no, like real talk. The 7 is always 7. What if we use like a tier 2? Look at that. 3, 2. Like it's always 7 seconds. Why did you guys highlight 7 seconds? You're making people think that the 7 matters. It doesn't matter. All right. Well, there you go. That's tier 4 Black Widow. Let's go ahead and see how she does. We're just gonna do a quick little test here on stage 20. Let's not do Jean. Let's stay away from Jean. Let's do Ultron 60. As annoying as this content can be, I want to make sure that that we can get through this easy peasy. Ooh, we could use, you know what? She doesn't need the defenses anymore. But one thing I do like about Black Widow, I will say this, is she has a lot of, like, she has a good balance on her tier 4. And this is what I was kind of worried about for some other characters. Her tier 4 gives her defenses as well. And although survivability is an issue for her, right, she does get the defenses that she needs. Okay. Yeah. Into this little slide thing. Probably should have done the 6 before the 3. Okay. Not crazy impressed. All right. Yeah, Bobby. Our tier 3 certainly charges up fast. He is moving around a lot like a ass. I mean, she can definitely do it. I think I picked a really high stage, so there's a bit of like, oh man, if that makes sense. A bit of oh man in the sense of like, you kind of expect the damage to be higher. Like, you expect her to just like rip through the content. Oh, she's tier 4 now. But like, this is a very difficult world boss legend. And this is a pretty high stage. It's not like you have people completing this in like a minute, you know? Like level 80s on like stage 30, right? I like the little egg around her, bro. It looks like the reality stone. Yeah, she does charge the tier 3 really fast. And then she just basically doesn't get hit while you have the tier 4 up, which is nice. Oh, there is a bug, though. There is a bug. Her tier 4... Oh, shoot. Ooh. That was almost not a Gucci moment. Apparently, her tier 4 doesn't work. Her tier 4 dodge doesn't work versus Jean. Bro, he dashed back to the middle. What a toxic beat. Bro, can we just keep delaying? I thought we were going to delay all through the animation. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, her tier 4 doesn't work. Her tier 4 dodge effect doesn't work versus Jean. So you're still getting hit by that. That's got to be a bug. So hopefully the devs can look at that. I can make a follow-up video highlighting that once I can clear stage 25 for you guys. Oh, so close. So close. All right. Well, this is going to wrap up the video here. I'm just going to go beat Ultron's ass. And then we'll be out. So, yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Black Widow. And thanks so much for watching. Have a happy holiday, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.